One. Welcome, folks, to our Xena podcast, where we go back in time to a whole nother universe where giants and titans, gods roam the earth. They have opinions about stuff. They have demands. They have hopes. They have dreams. And yet, humans can take them on. Here, co-host Virtuosa. I'm Logan. And we are here to discuss episode 4 of season 2, I believe. Let me confirm that.
Episode 4, Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Yes, absolutely. There we go. Okay. So, without further ado, we're going to cue up the episode. And you let me know when you got it queued up.
Oh, it's queued up. I was just having a moment. Okay, I'm ready when you're ready.
All right. Oh, yeah. 1 second. All right. So, we're going to count down 3, 2, 1. All right. 3.
Oh, I thought you was. I thought that's why you were saying 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have said it that
Okay.
fast.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, how beautiful! It looks
Oh,
like
no.
they're in a plane. Because they didn't have drones then, did they?
No, that was definitely a helicopter shot for sure back then. Yeah. You remember the helicopter tours? I mean, yeah, they still do them. But
I'm scared now. I'll wait till we get
yeah,
new.
so I say,
What do you call it? The aviation, whatever. I'll wait till that's Democrat again.
I'm excited for the manned drones. Like they're building like these big drones that you can sit inside of. Those seem to be pretty safe.
Nope.
No?
I'm not going up in the air until the world is back normal.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Boats only, huh?
Mm-hmm. Or feet or wheels. Not even a flying car.
Yeah, they call them AVs, aerial vehicles. I mean, I've never seen anybody actually like ride around in one, but they have them. They're building them now.
So is that what an ATV is? A aerial terrain
No,
vehicle?
ATV is just a four-wheeler. It's just four-wheeler.
Oh.
Off-roading four-wheeler. No, AV is an aerial vehicle. EV is an electrical vehicle.
Okay. So GV is a gas vehicle?
Nope. It's the forest of the god Bacchus, god of wine, revelry, and wildness.
So him and Satan are cousins, basically.
I think that he might inspire the imagery, a little bit of the imagery of Satan. Even though, don't forget, Mom, like Christian Satan is not fun. You know, he's just evil. You know what I mean? Like he's not described as being a fun guy in the Bible. Yeah, I don't know. I think
sort
people
of like somebody I know. Somebody who we know that they call Satan does not have music at parties. And when they play music at conventions, they don't dance or bob their head or snap their fingers. No fun at all.
Yeah, I think, but
Unless
the idea
somebody's
you're
in
talking about,
pain. Hmm.
I think the idea where people think of hell as being a fun place probably comes from Bacchus. Yeah, but
Oh,
there's
okay.
nothing in the Bible suggests that Satan was like a fun loving person or
Well,
like,
not
you know,
loving, but I
no,
thought he
fun
was a
loving,
he. I thought.
like fun loving. There's no suggestion that he was a partier. In fact, there's
Um.
more lines about Jesus being a party guy than than Satan when you really think about it.
Mm,
Turn the water into wine and all that. Don't forget about that.
hmm.
Oh, so yeah, there are parts of Jesus that probably come from Bacchus then.
Well, they say that they the same. The light
Turn
bearer. They both light bearers. That's what they
turn water
said.
into
Somebody
wine,
said.
God of wine.
And the light bearer.
Oh no, that's Satan. Light bearers. That's
Right.
Satan's.
But Jesus is the light.
No, Jesus is the Word. Yeah,
No, he
Jesus is
said
the
he's the
Word.
light.
No, he doesn't call himself the light. We might call him that, but he never called himself that. Jesus is always called the Word of God.
I heard the light too. I saw a
No,
scripture where he said he was the light bringer. One is the
oh,
light
I don't know.
bearer and one is the light bringer.
That's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if
Right.
that's
They
canon
the
for
same.
Jesus. I don't know if that's canon for
I
Jesus.
I've seen a whole thingy on it. And I forgot. I have to look for the scripture, but
Yeah,
he
yeah,
he's with the light too. They both are with the light.
yeah.
You even told me that.
No, no.
No, not in
I
those
was trying to
words,
make
but
that distinction, like
no.
Lucifer. Lucifer is again separate character. Lucifer means light
From
bearer.
Satan?
That's a separate character.
Okay,
There's
well then okay,
no evidence suggesting that
so
Satan and
Jesus
Lucifer are the
and
same person.
Lucifer, so Lucifer was compared to Jesus. That's what it was.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Yeah, you have
Now,
to really pay attention to the wording is very important to Christians. So you have to really be careful with the wording. Jesus is the word. Lucifer means light bringer. Um, but Satan, there's nothing in the Bible that says that Satan and Lucifer are the same person. We just assume a lot of these
yeah.
things we just assume. We just put these together in our own heads. But there's nothing in the actual Bible that suggests that that Satan was a party guy. Actually, Jesus is the one that liked wine. You know what I mean? Like you see what I'm saying? Like we make up these little associations in our head and then we just roll with it. Just like when you remember Pete Hegseth was quoting Pulp Fiction, which was a fake Bible verse. He
Oh,
quoted a
that was
fake.
funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we hear something 20 years ago and then we just roll with
Mhm,
it and just
mhm.
make up our own thing. You know.
I think because of the hedonistic, like they have a hedonistic um, festival in Jamaica, and I don't know where Hedon is, but I just assumed, like
Yeah,
you said,
see?
I
Yeah.
assumed that that's what they're doing there. I don't know. They could be
Yeah.
naked in heaven, having a party, drinking and making out. I'm not sure.
Why wouldn't they be?
But,
That's the only place you're allowed to do it. And you remember in Christianity, you're not allowed to do it here unless you're married. So where else would you be allowed to do that besides heaven? You see what I'm saying? Like in hell, they're not having
mhm.
fun. Remember, hell is not supposed to be a place you enjoy. It's supposed to be a punishment, prison, punitive.
But as a
So
child, I saw cartoons or something that told, or movies, a movie or something that told me the opposite.
the hell was a fun place. See,
Hmm.
yeah, they got you with that one. Then that's
We'll
crazy.
be dancing in hell.
Yeah, they got you with that one. But
I mean, I was a
yeah,
kid.
heaven. You're supposed to want to go to heaven, so you're not gonna want to go if it's boring or if you don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
What if the feeling in heaven was internal and nothing that
that's
external could do?
no. That's all we have here on Earth. Remember, you suffer here on Earth because you'll be rewarded in the
Who
kingdom of heaven.
suffer here? It's the people that are not suffering.
But remember, that's the whole
This
point
is
of being
heaven
Earth.
on earth for a lot
The
of
whole,
people.
the whole point of being earthbound is that you have to deal with the fact that all your happiness is internal, and that when you get to heaven, it is externalized in this
Mm-mm,
new
that's just for a
dimension.
small group of people. There are more people. I mean, that's most of us, but there's a small percentage that are living heaven on earth today. They are
Yeah, well,
not
there's
preserving
plenty of
nothing internally.
there's plenty of quotes about the rich. I mean, was that famous quote like it's easier for a rich man to get into heaven than it is for like a goat to leap through the eye of a needle. Like
A
there's plenty of
camel,
quotes.
a camel. Oh, what
There's
is
plenty of
that?
quote. That's Bacchus. That's our boy.
Oh my God.
Handsome, right? Handsome guy.
Who will follow that?
I can see a lot of women being into this look. Look at this guy.
I tried the ugly look and they are not nice.
Nope. Yeah, that's another trick.
I thought that they would, yeah, you think, oh, he's ugly. So if I just love the ugly
Nah,
right out of him,
nah, nah. That's
yeah,
another
no.
trick.
If he looks bad, run.
Yeah. That's Orpheus. He's like one of the first demigods, son of a god. So there's a lot of Jesus uh, inspirations in this episode, from Bacchus to
Mm-hmm.
Orpheus. Orpheus was also a master musician and singer.
Mm.
Um,
Why melodies can't be good at music?
Melodious.
Melodious, yeah. Sound like he would be the Michael Jackson of the ancient
Melodious.
world.
Melodious. Oh no, you're gonna meet the Michael Jackson eventually. Not for later seasons, but there is like a flamboyant entertainer that we will see in the distant future.
Look at him. He like, get my head out of here.
Yeah, he was cursed to be immortal, but somebody cut off his head, so he just had to be immortal without a body.
With nobody.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yep. Sure is. Bacchus's followers are women who can transform into whatever they need to
Shapeshifters.
be. Yeah, exactly.
This is all too much like the real world to me.
It's a lot of steal. Yeah, a lot of theft of religious ideas when you really look into it.
No, a lot of theft of real world. And then they got hip hop.
Well, it's a club. We had a club. We're partying.
Hip hop in the ancient times. That sounds like Queen Latifah or somebody. Come on.
That's funny.
Look at that head that lady had. Oh my God.
Yeah, and the director. I love this director, even though he never became famous, but he did a lot of iconic episodes, and he tried to make the camera look like you were high with that shot. Like you were on drugs or drunk with the rest of
And
the
of
crowd.
course, we got a melanated lady. Oh, look at that. That's the mask that's freaking me out. They play now. Why they got to be playing hip hop in hell? Why it
This ain't
can't be
hell.
heavy metal?
Why do you keep calling it hell, Mom? Hell is not a fun place. You don't go dancing in hell. Yeah, you can't help yourself, huh? It's like stuck to the top of your brain.
Mm-hmm.
No, this would be closer to heaven, right? Different races, getting along, dancing, not a care in the world. This is
Looking
closer
like
to
they
what
want to
heaven would be like.
grape Gabrielle.
This is
All right,
closer
look
to
like
what
she
heaven would
make
be like.
what? I don't want to go there. Mm-mm. Them scary masks and people looking like they want to grape me. No, thank you. Look, they over sexualized.
Mm-hmm.
It does not seem like heaven. And then she getting her neck bit. Oh, oh, she bit his neck. Oh,
I told you
girls just want to have fun.
his worshipers transform into whatever they need to be. That's why they worship him. He gives them the strength to be whatever they need to be in any moment.
Oh, this is too familiar. I mean, Satan here was giving out the lottery numbers. I mean, I'm like, where's that guy? But no, you owe, well, whatever you get, you owe so much more. You rather just let them have it. So, do vampires really fly?
And they're not vampires. Again, you're assuming and associating again for using your own bias.
Well, they bite people
They're
necks.
they're they're the followers of Bacchus. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, other traditions have stolen from Bacchus for sure. And in some stories, Bacchus is a good person. He is not a villain. That's what I'm saying. This is all about perspective. He's empowering these women to
But look
be,
at what they're doing with it.
what? What have they done?
Bite
What
necks.
crime? What crime? But biting the necks of guys who were trying to what?
They weren't finna rape a grape or what, or they were just finna.
Yes, yeah. They asked for their money. They said, "We need your
Oh,
money or whatever else you got." That's what I'm
oh,
saying. Don't bring your biases to the situation. Just look at it for what's happening. Just look at everything that's happening as it's happening without bringing any personal baggage to it. And this whole episode is all about perspective. Like, yes, they look scary, but they're also women who can defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he does. That's why they follow him.
oh, okay. I mean, that dude, he got more rhythm than everybody. The
What, the
dude with
one
the head
holding the
on the.
head,
Uh huh.
holding the Orpheus?
Uh huh. I
Yeah.
mean, he's like doing his thing.
They're so clearly Bacchae too. It's so funny.
Uh oh, there go another guy got some rhythm. Oh, he trying to help the headless man dance. Trying to let him get his little groove on.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like but it's just like we saw with 90210. There's a positive environment. And yeah, yes, of course, just like in real life, there's always going to be like little dark elements lurking in the corners, waiting for people to isolate from their friend group or what. You know what I'm saying? Hello.
I will put a muzzle on his mouth until I need him to talk.
That's hilarious. I would just feel bad for him. You know what I mean?
I do too.
Yeah.
He like Tupac. I'm hard. I don't know nothing about ballet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Xena's been kissed on the neck.
By Buckeye.
But they just kissed her because they're sweet.
No, they're not sweet, but we have yet to see them do anything evil. That's all I'm pointing out.
Xena got a blood coming out her neck.
That's what it appears, yeah. Yeah, but we have not seen them do anything evil. That's all I'm going to say. All we saw was them defend themselves against two bandits so far. So far, that's all we've
and
seen.
try to seduce Gabrielle.
Yeah, which I guess is a crime.
It's not a crime. No, it's not a crime. Because she didn't want to be stopped. She was like, hey, leave me alone. I'm over here. It's not no
Yeah.
Buckeye. I'm just
Yeah,
with two chicks.
remember, this whole episode is about perspective. This whole episode.
Oh, okay. Well, I will learn. I'm going to learn.
Well, just like the last one, too. Remember Goliath? Like, we learned that Goliath wasn't that bad of a dude.
Hmm
You know?
I actually was rooting for Goliath.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to point out, is that there's two sides to every legend, every myth.
Hmm hmm
Yeah.
We got to look at this dude.
What are you talking about? He's got muscles. He's got clear skin. What else? Trying to help him out here. I'm sure there's women that like horns out there. Look, they're afraid to go to sleep because of the Bacchae.
I am too. He don't even sound convincing when he say that. Somebody's gonna get hectic, he says.
You made him sound gay. That's hilarious.
Oh, he's depressed.
Yeah.
Xena got so many enemies
So
from
many.
her previous life.
So many.
I don't know why Eurydice thought she could befriend a ruthless warrior like you. Her blood is on your hands.
Remember, all about perspective. Whole episode.
I mean, this like the 500th person that Xena done did something to their family member in her past. It's like
she had a lot
she's
to make
on
up
a
for.
journey. That's what I'm saying. Her whole journey seems like she's kind of undoing what was done before.
Yes, 100%.
I know she tired.
Yeah, this is definitely the closure part of her, her life.
Oh my goodness, what kind of spider was that? Ooh.
Yeah, that they have those in New Zealand. Not that big, obviously, but close to that size. They call them what's the little thing you fold out to block the sun in your car?
Visor.
Yeah, they call them
Sun
visor
visor.
spiders. Yeah, visor spiders.
Oh my god. Did you see her wipe the spider goo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, visor spiders are huge. They're in the New Zealand, Australia area.
I mean, they just having one big party while I got watch. You can't tell me this ain't hell.
See, I just don't understand why people think hell is the fun place. That's crazy to me. Like,
Well, it's not. I don't think it's fun, but I think that's all they got to do is just dance and.
Sounds like the village at a celebration to me. You know what it is? It's very puritanical. Remember, white people probably went to Africa and they were like, "Look at them dancing to their dark gods." You know what I'm saying? Like, look at them. Just all they do is just dance and play the drums to their non-Christian gods.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
perspective. It's very much perspective.
Okay, that's true because they're doing it. That is religion when they dance in the circle and do their rituals.
Yeah, worshiping their gods that we never heard of. And then I'm sure some people showed up and was like, "This is deep demonic. Like, what are they? Who are they worshiping? What is this?"
I think it's cool, especially when they get possessed by a spirit. I think that is very
Oh, can you
cool
imagine how
during the ritual.
scared? Yeah, scared a settler was when they first saw that. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't summon enough spirits. They should have scared them till they butts got back on the boat and went back to Britain or wherever they're from.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So here they're at this graveyard because only the bone of a dryad, which is like a tree, like a sort of tree spirit, can kill Bacchus.
Mm. And why they want to kill him again? He's such a good guy.
Bacchus is the one that Orpheus went to war with, and
Mm.
they're hinting that Xena was supposed to protect his family during the war, and she didn't, or left, or whatever.
And Bacchus killed him.
Yes, that's the beef.
Oh, okay.
Orpheus has beef with Bacchus. That's the
Oh,
beef.
and so why is Xena in it again?
Xena was friends with Orpheus's wife, who was killed by Bacchus during their little war
Hmm.
together.
So
she
Xena
feels like
has to.
she feels obligated to help him get revenge and to like close this out, basically.
Mm, messing up his kicks, his Jordans.
Yeah, and that's a dryad.
Oh my goodness.
But guess what they look like in real life? Not real life, sorry,
Oh.
not real life, but how they're actually described in the actual myth is they're tree spirits. So
Angels.
they just look like trees. They just look like little
Oh.
trees.
Oh.
But this is the Xena version of the dryad because it's got to be cool, right? It's got to be like a fight. So they made them these.
To me, they look like angels.
They could be. Yeah, they could be. You can see them that way. But when I looked up like what actual dryads were described as, I was like, oh, these are like literally just trees that can talk. Yeah, trees that can walk and talk, basically.
I bet you some descendants in the forest still.
Probably, the word fairy or fae comes from the tree spirit mythologies.
Please don't split his head in two.
Yeah.
Because I would hate to have to see them tape his head together just so he could talk.
Oh, that would suck. Yeah, that would suck.
Look how long that tail is. It's like a spine.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody afraid of you, Joxer. They just rescued you out of an empty grave.
Remember, he still thinks that she got bit back at the club.
I do too.
Look, he gonna snitch on Gabrielle.
And lying about it. Xena wouldn't tell him anyway.
Well, Gabrielle was the one that was bit at the club.
Yeah, she was over there talking about. No, see, I think if they bit her without her permission, that in itself would make them evil to me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But and give you another perspective. You remember how you had your awakening, and God was telling you to spread the word no
Mhm.
matter what, even if people didn't want to hear it. It was like you
Mhm.
better spread this message. That's what they're doing. That's literally what they're doing.
Spreading Baka.
Yeah, they have the overwhelm the voice that you had in your head telling you to convert. That is what they
Mhm.
have in their head as well.
But if the voice in my head told me to go and bite, I think I
Well,
would.
first of all, we wouldn't be doing this podcast.
I'd be out eating. But
Uh,
yeah, just the fact that he taking souls without permission or transforming them without permission, um, or consent. eh, To me, that's the only thing.
yeah, yeah, you got a point there. But the
Hmm.
girls themselves, they have a voice. They have his voice in their head saying, "Convert as many women as possible."
Without they permission.
I mean, they're seducing
See,
them.
he if he
It's not.
see now
You see, you're making it seem like Gabrielle said, "No, leave me alone." Remember, she had to be
she
pulled
didn't
off
know
them.
she was gonna be turned. She
Do
just
we?
thought she was partying.
That's why it's that's the to me that's the evil part is the seduction. Is that
That's
it's not
how
forced.
I.
He's
Mhm,
not forcing them, but he is
mhm,
seducing. You know that is
and
the
not
part.
telling them, lying by
Mhm.
omission.
Yeah.
Because if they tell them, even remember I told you, even if they tell them in a joking way, that clears their karma. So that's what evil does now. They'd be like, ha ha ha, ha, I'm gonna steal your money. And then they'd be like, well, let's go out to eat. I'll pay for it. And then you'd be like, oh, they
Mhm.
were just joking. And then you get back home and your wallet gone.
Yeah.
That's the new evil.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
they had been dancing with her and been like, "Your neck looks so delicious, it makes me want to bite it." And if she had been like, "Oh, that's sexy, go ahead," then okay, that's fair game.
No, that's basically what happened. That's what we were watching. We were watching her get seduced. Like we weren't
Yeah,
seeing her
but they
being
didn't
forced
say, "I
or
want to
held down.
bite your neck."
Nah, they
'Cause if
didn't.
somebody say that to me, I'm out the door.
But then
I don't
now
even
we got
think
to look
it's
at it.
cute.
We got to look at it this way too. They bid her, and she continued to dance with them until the
Cause I don't
doctor
think,
pulled her off of them.
but she probably didn't
Didn't
think.
notice it.
And didn't know. I mean, because I think if they had bit her hard, she would have been like, ah, you know.
I don't know. I don't know. It might have felt like a kiss. You know what I mean? That's why I call it seduction. It might have felt like a
That's
kiss.
why I won't be going to hell because you're gonna get tricked. That's what
Right.
I heard hell was. You get tricked into there. Like they'd be like at the door, you'd be like, no, 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 I hear some
No,
music. And
it's
they'd be
the
like, yeah,
opposite.
this
It
is
is
where the
literally.
party is.
I'm gonna give you some comforting piece of knowledge. If you're talking about Christian hell, it is. There's no way to be tricked into it. It is so clear how not to go there that I'm sure God, is just baffled to just watch people walk in. I mean, it
Because
literally says, "Don't
propaganda.
be bad, don't be bad to people, and you will not go." And people are still like, "Nah, I'm gonna still give it a shot."
That's because somebody tells them different. Like, oh no, it's fun. You never been to hell? I go all the time. You gotta have a key. Like it's an exclusive club in New York. You gotta have a key, and you get in there, and you can do whatever you want. It's hot chicks, man, the best. Marilyn Monroe, anybody that you know. Like I could be, I could do a commercial. I could like write a commercial for like hell.
Nah, I think I think what it is that when something bad happens to us, we have this overwhelming need to take it out on others, and that's how
Hmm.
we end up in hell, basically.
Hmm.
So
Revenge. Hmm.
yeah, then remember, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. We are not meant to take revenge or vengeance on others, but we do anyways, and
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
what happens.
I try not to. I used to be really good at it, but um, nowadays I try not to.
Well, what we
Now,
both learned is that sometimes the revenge gets taken whether you want it to or not, like without you even being involved. You know what I mean? You
hmm
call it karma. right? You call it karma.
Mm-hmm.
Some people call it God or whatever you want to call it. But that's what I find most of the time. If I just stay focused on what I'm doing, the
Mm-hmm.
revenge revenge does happen outside of me. You know what I'm saying? So that's one
Mm-hmm.
way to look at it.
That's fairness and balance. That's the universe balancing out everything on anyway. Not on one
Mhm.
person's behalf, but just to balance out the energy.
Yep.
Um so I try to tell people now, I'd be like, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Like, oh, it's gonna cost. Don't do that. I be trying
Exactly.
to keep them from karma. I'd be like, just don't do it.
100%. 100%. And all the energy it takes.
Hmm.
Think about it. Goliath would still be alive if he had not pursued vengeance. Uh, Orpheus would still have his body had he not pursued vengeance.
Hmm.
Xena would be, well, she'd be a housewife. Oh no, she'd be working at the inn. Sorry, you always correct me on that. She'd be helping out at the inn back in
Hmm.
her hometown if she had not pursued vengeance.
Hmm. I
But
mean, Bacchus.
Gabrielle would be a slave. So that's the one person that wouldn't benefit from giving up
Going
vengeance.
back.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I
I
think
mean,
Gabrielle.
Bacchus in the face ain't too bad looking, but I have dated somebody look kind of like him, and it wasn't nice. It was like
He
Bacchus.
he does look vaguely human. Like he's clearly another
Hmm.
creature, but he does look vaguely human in a weird way. Or you
Now,
can kind of see some human features.
what do you
Mhm.
see that's popular these days?
Uh, Give me a hint.
Did, did you see Gabrielle's nails?
Oh yeah, you're right. What do they call those again? Cat
I don't
nails? Not
know.
cat nails. I
Yeah,
forgot.
it was just ridiculous. Cats wouldn't even do that. Cats wouldn't even let their nails get that long.
But you got to
I don't
remember,
know
Mom,
what they're.
those were popular. They had gloves. They called them self-defense gloves for women back in the 1800s, and they were cat's nails. Women would put on these gloves, these nice silk gloves that had cat's nails at the end of them, and they were for
Mm,
defensive reasons back in the day. So a lot of this stuff, like you always taught me this, that it like comes in cycles, like in waves.
mm-hmm,
Like people just get bored and then they try something new, and then you realize it's not really new. It just hasn't been seen in a while. So
mm-hmm.
yeah.
I mean, I think it's weird to have nails that long if you
Hmm.
work, but if you don't plan on working anytime soon or washing, then it's cool. But I don't think it's
Uh,
sexy at all. I mean, I don't know. I can
you're a
see
straight
wearing
woman.
nails
You're
than
a straight
wearing
woman.
the tips because you ain't fighting nobody with those. Somebody those things are break. Those are not your nails. Try using them like claws in a real
Well,
fight with
oh,
Bacchus.
yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, they're not defensive anymore. They're definitely for show now.
They're weaknesses because all he got to do is rip your nail off and you'll be in so much pain. And look at Bacchus's nails. Oh,
Yeah. You remember when like pimps used to have the long pinky nail back in the day? I don't know if they
man,
still
I
do
met
that.
a dude who wasn't a pimp. He was a bouncer. He asked me on a date and he had tips on his nails. Talking about them his real nails. I
Yeah,
said, I'm
I didn't
sorry.
I didn't find out till I was 20 that that's for the cocaine, so they can scoop up the cocaine.
I just looked at it and I was like, your nails look like mine. And they're not really just natural. I could see if he just kept them natural and polished them clear.
Hmm.
No, he got the powder, the pink
Oh, he got
powder.
manicures. He got like actual manicures.
No, no, I can see a manicure and a pedicure. I think
Mhm.
that's cool. I mean, I think that's grooming. That's a part of grooming, manicure and
Mhm.
pedicure. But no, he got the
The
powder and
gel?
the tip and the gel. Yeah, but back
Okay, that's right.
then it wasn't gel. Yeah, it was acrylic,
Yeah, that's
and and the tips were like painted white, like we did ours.
Oh yeah, that's really
It was
good.
just a girl
Really good.
set. He had a full set on.
Yeah, and no girls were into that because sometimes y'all flip on that stuff too. Like Prince was a sex symbol, and that baffles millennials. We're like, how did we're like, how'd that happen? Yeah,
Prince was
sometimes y'all.
not. I was never in love with Prince, and I was only
Mhm.
in love with Michael Jackson till I was 10. When I
Yeah,
got 11 and started growing up, I was like, he doesn't like me.
yes, but you do understand that Prince was a sex symbol to some, right? To
I
some women.
never looked at Prince and was thinking, I gotta get that. Never.
I know you
Even though
did,
I
but
love
did you
his
know other
music.
women who did? You
Mm,
never met every
maybe
woman.
when in elementary, but other than in
Yeah.
elementary, and I think in Auntie's age group, she's
Mhm.
about 8 years older than me. It
And
was
don't
a
forget.
girl in her high school that liked him, but that was when he had the perm, and
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm
that was
saying.
before.
And don't
But
forget
no, that
about
was before. Huh?
what's the guy that did the "Give It to Me, Baby"? That guy too. Rick
I
James.
ain't
Rick
never
James is
met a
like that.
woman who said I ain't never met an older woman, a young girl, or a middle age, or nobody ever said they like Rick James. Nobody
Wow.
but Tina Marie. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. We like their music, but
Hmm.
nobody. I don't think Michael had us children. As children, even Kim Fields wrote a song
Yeah,
to
I'm not bringing up
Michael.
Michael though. I don't think Michael was ever a sex symbol to me. I don't think any woman ever saw him as a full grown woman. But I do
Yeah,
remember
that's what I'm saying.
some women
Young
saying that
girls
Prince was
did.
sexy. I do remember a lot of women thinking that Prince was sexy, and Rick James
Mm-mm.
too. Rick James was a big ladies' man. We all know that. Whether you knew
Uh,
anybody who liked him or not, I mean, the numbers are
mm-mm.
there. You know what I mean?
If you
So,
like cocaine and a good time, you'll hang out with Rick James.
and
You probably had to be on drugs or
and then
rugs.
that was the whole '80s, right? Like the long
Uh-huh.
hair, the perms, like you said, all that stuff. That was the
Hmm.
'80s.
And
Um,
Prince kind of did himself like Rick James,
I
but
know.
more because he toured with Rick James. Yeah,
I
so
know. That's what I'm
that's
trying to tell
why you
you.
put
This
them in
was
the
a
same.
thing. Y'all can
No,
pretend like
they was trying.
y'all didn't do this, but I have the video evidence. Like y'all did it. Maybe not your generation, but somebody in
We
somebody's
love the
generation
music.
definitely went to the hotel room more than a few times. So
I
you know what
met
I'm
some women
saying?
who hooked up with Ice Cube, Tupac. Um, um, Never did I meet anybody who was like Prince is in town. I went to see Prince in concert and had the time of my life, but I've never met anybody like Prince in town. Let's get to the hotel. Like,
But
no,
somebody did. Somebody did for
I don't think so.
decades. Yes, mom.
What would you say?
Very
I
much
don't
so.
even know what you would say to Prince. Hi, Prince. Prince like the others. Nobody I
They're women
knew
too.
that.
They're women too.
Huh?
Like, yeah, those are
No,
women too. Mai Tai, she's a woman.
no, but
I
I'm
think
saying I didn't know any women look like that. So
it
I
doesn't
think
matter. I'm
everybody
just
pretty
saying,
much figured out.
women in general,
Hmm.
you guys will flip flop on what you consider masculine and feminine, depending on the decade.
Uh-uh.
You guys do change the standards every 10 to 15 years or so,
I
and
just
guys
wanted to
start
be
looking different.
entertained by them. And like when I went to the Prince concert, I didn't think, oh, I got to get his autograph. Or, ooh, Prince is sexy. I want to hook up. Had he been manly on stage, I might would have got that feeling. But no matter how much he sang, I was just so entertained that I thought about everything. Even when he's singing some actual,
Yeah, that
I
wasn't your
never
type. You
thought
keep repeating the same
X.
thing. You keep repeating the same thing, mom. It's that wasn't your type, but he was some woman's type because we
I
have
don't even know guys type.
so much evidence that he got laid. Like he was somebody's type, and I've seen that personally. Like there are dudes who
No,
look
but
like women who get laid a lot, mom. You cannot tell me that's not
Prince
happening.
was
I've
like,
seen it.
yeah,
I've
but
seen it.
Prince was like
So
5'2".
it does not matter. It does not matter. None
And
of that matter. I've seen in every combination you can think of. None of that stuff really matters at the end of the day. You know, like I said, you guys flip. You know, one day it's You want guys with locks. Then the next day you want guys without. You know what I mean? Like it's like every 15 years, it's a new look that the men have to have. Um, to get
Women too.
paid.
Now
Um,
Portia, everybody want everybody to look like Portia, but everybody don't want to spend all their money on surgery. I don't.
yeah, like think about tattoos. Like people forget that
Yeah, I
there
don't
was
want to
a
do that either.
time where nobody had full sleeve tattoos, but now you have to
Hmm.
have them. If you want to be like an artist, sex symbol, you have to have them.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
that's ridiculous.
I
That's
mean,
silly.
to you, but I mean, I'm sure you, like
I
I
would
said, you
get
have
henna.
eyes. You have eyes, so you see what's
I wouldn't
popular.
date. Yeah, but it's a different generation. I don't want to date nobody with a full sleeve just because he got a full sleeve.
Yeah, so that's yeah, that's you. That's your personal preference. But that's what I'm saying. It changes depending on where you are, the women, like you said,
Well,
where they're from, age group.
okay, it's
But Rick
like
James definitely
it's
has
okay.
some
I got a good
illegitimate children
example.
walking around. 100%.
Think about well, not many. He got a few. He
Yeah.
had a few white girls, but he didn't really. Rick James just wasn't knocking them down. If you
That's
like, if
that's
you
not
like,
what I heard.
no,
That's not
no,
what I
well,
heard.
if you like to do what he did and you like to party,
Which was everybody in that time period. I mean, we're
yeah,
talking about the late
my
70s,
mama
early
would have
80s.
went. Yeah, my
Yep.
mama would have went,
Yo mama,
but not for
her
his
mama,
looks.
the mama next to hers. Yes. Come on now.
But not your mama. Your mama
Yeah.
wouldn't have went.
No. You would have been with Sally Richardson. Yeah, that's who you would have been hanging out with. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has their type.
What was she really getting money though, or was she just having fun? I think she was getting money because they say Tupac bought
No,
her
she's from the
a nice bracelet.
she's from the south side of Chicago. She's,
No, she was getting money.
no, I
She
mean
was
like
getting money.
that was her type. She's from the south side of Chicago. Those are the boys she grew up dating. She didn't grow up dating
No,
dudes
but I'm
like me.
saying Tupac bought her allegedly bought her a $10,000 bracelet for that weekend that she
But
had
she could
fun
get that. She could have got that from the white dudes that
without
she was
doing anything.
working with
She could have
as
got that
well.
from Suge. Oh my God, they say Suge is a teddy bear to women. She could have got that from Suge, and Lisa Ray didn't
No, you're
even,
not
you
understanding.
know,
She was in movies and TV shows. Like she could have got that from the producers, the executive producers she was working with. But
she probably did.
she specifically wanted to hang out with the brothers because she's from the south side of Chicago. That's what she was comfortable. She said that. That's what she was, that's the type she's
I
married.
like her.
Guess who she's married to? She's married to a
Who?
bald black man now. So
I
that's what I'm
like.
saying.
I
That's her
mean,
type.
but I like her. Um, I like her kind of a little bit better than Lisa Ray. But I'm saying Lisa Ray actually got a lot out of Suge and never did a thing. So I
I
heard.
mean,
So
I don't know. We don't really know these women, to be honest. That's because I became a fan of Sally Richardson because she's in all the sci-fi shows. I didn't even know about her Tupac connection until you told me.
I liked her in Low Down Dirty Shame.
I didn't even know about that she was in that. I didn't even remember she was in that movie. You know what I mean? I knew her from
Oh
she
man,
was Star Trek.
she was the it girl in that movie.
Yeah, she was
Like
in Star
Jada in
Trek.
real life is the it girl, was the it girl. But in that movie, look, you gotta see it. It's funny too. It's a
No, I've seen
great
the movie.
movie.
No, I saw the
Oh,
movie. I'm saying I didn't
oh, okay.
remember her in it. I didn't know that was. I didn't even put it together that was her
She
because
was the object of the main character's desire,
no,
and
I
the
know
one
now.
that
I'm
you
caught
know
up
now.
now. I'm
Oh,
saying I did at the time when
okay.
the movie came out in
Hmm.
'97. I was like 8
Hmm.
years old. Like I didn't know who she
Right.
was back then, and I
Man, I
didn't.
watched that movie. I used to watch that movie 1,000 times because Jada
But
Pinkett killed that movie.
even that character, like you know,
Hmm.
Shane or whatever main character's name,
Hmm.
that is
Yeah,
her type.
Shane. Hmm.
The bald black dude is her type. Like
Maybe
that's
that's
her
how she
thing.
got the role.
That is her thing. Because there's been
Cause he's a
multiple dudes.
Wayne. He's a
There's been multiple.
Wayne.
Yeah, but it's been multiple. I don't even think she cares about that because there's been multiple different guys that all have the same look. So maybe
Hmm.
her, I don't know, maybe somebody she dated when she was in high school was like that. I don't know. Who knows? But that was definitely her type. It still is.
Hmm.
But Lisa Ray, I don't know anything about Lisa Ray. I don't know anything about her.
She's I like her too, but I like the other one better. But Lisa Ray, yeah, she's a good actress. Outspoken personality from the South Side of Chicago too. Her
Oh,
father had
really?
money though.
Oh, so
What?
both of them.
Her
Both of them. Okay.
and guess whose sister
Okay.
Lisa Ray is? Half sister.
Alicia Keys.
The brat.
Oh, Debrat. Okay. Mm,
That's her half
okay.
sister. They had the same father.
Well, folks, we're gonna go ahead and end the recording. We talked nothing at all about the episode. I tried to keep it on track, but my mom had to talk about how fun hell was for some reason. I guess it's been a while since she's been to church. You're supposed to be scared of hell. My mom is like, "That's where the party's at. That's where the ecstasy's at. That's where they handing out Molly at." I'm like, no, like no, it's like whatever your worst job is, that's hell. That's where you're going.
So you mean I'm in hell now?
It's like wherever you don't want to be, that's where hell is. It's not the party place where you can just end your
Oh, okay.
get your neck bitten by beautiful women.
Yeah, that's not my dream.
Yeah, like
That's
that's
hell.
not your
That's hell
dream.
for me. You know what they say? Heaven and hell. What is it? The first universal law. The universe is mind. The all is mind, and the universe is mental. So
Mhm.
everybody has their own version of heaven
Mm,
or hell located in their brain.
Gnosticism. Yeah.
hmm So my
Yep.
hell, they're biting my neck and shape shifting around me. That's
Oh,
like
that'd be
hell.
cool for me. I'm like, that's my
Oh my
heaven, man.
god.
I would love
Oh
some
my
cool
god.
stuff like
Well,
that.
come visit me, cause mine is like
Yeah, what are you
paradise. You
doing? Just
sit and
chilling,
chill on
drinking,
the beach. The
drinking wine.
dolphins are
Oh,
kicking it
you
with
like
me.
beach. You like the beach. Okay.
The dolphins are coming by. Coconuts
Because you gotta
falling out
remember,
of tree, not on my head.
we're different because I don't like sunlight. I'm not a sunlight guy, so
Oh
that's
no.
where we're different.
In my heaven, it's always 72
See,
degrees with a breeze
yeah, see,
and a shade tree. So you only get to lay out in the sun if you want to. And all the fish talk.
yeah.
So I
So
don't know
we
what you
we
gonna
got
eat. I don't
we
know
got.
what you gonna eat.
I love fish too. Sorry, so we got
Uh,
different. We got different heavens.
your fish are gonna be mute because they're gonna be like,
Yes,
shh, he might
my
hear us.
my fish are gonna. I'm gonna be their hell. Whatever whatever they did bad in the sea, they gonna end up in my heaven.
Well, they probably ate somebody, so they expect to be eaten.
Yeah. But on that note, folks, we'll
Mhm.
see you guys next week. All right. Bye bye.